I need you to sit down for this. I need you to be present because the energy I'm reading right around you right now, the absolute electric charge of what's gathering in your reality. It's the kind of thing that makes people cry happy tears, the kind that makes you laugh out loud in disbelief, the kind that makes you call everyone you love and say, you won't believe what just happened. Something is aligning for you that's going to fill you with joy. So pure, you'll remember this exact moment for years. Not small happiness, not mild contentment, full body, soul deep, life altering happiness. The kind you've been hoping for, the kind you've been working toward, the kind you almost stopped believing was possible. Let me reveal what's gathering in the invisible before it becomes undeniably visible. In the sacred architecture of manifestation and answered prayers, there are moments when everything you've been asking for converges at once, when the work you've done internally meets reward externally, when patience transforms into receiving, when hope that felt foolish reveals itself as prophecy. And you're standing right at that convergence point, right at the moment before everything breaks through, right at the edge of happiness arriving in forms that exceed what you dared to ask for. It's possible you've been struggling, working hard without seeing proportional results, hoping without evidence, believing without proof, maintaining faith when faith felt like delusion. And all of that was building toward this, toward the moment when struggle gives way to ease, when lack transforms into abundance, when everything difficult suddenly becomes surprisingly simple. Some people experience this as career breakthrough, the opportunity they've been preparing for finally presenting itself, the recognition they've deserved finally arriving, the financial shift they've needed finally manifesting, not through magic, through the accumulation of their consistent effort finally reaching critical mass. You might be about to experience exactly that professional or financial happiness, the job offer, the raise, the client, the deal, the opportunity, the thing that changes your economic reality from surviving to thriving, from stress to secure, from limited to expanded. Let me speak into what you will be so happy actually looks like in lived experience. This reflection invites you to consider what would make you so happy you'd struggle to contain the joy. So happy means your nervous system floods with relief and excitement simultaneously. Means the tension you've been carrying for weeks or months or years suddenly releases. Means your face hurts from smiling. Means you can't sit still. Means you keep checking to make sure it's real because it feels too good to be true, but it is true. In the specific chemistry of pure joy, your body produces reactions you can't fake. Endorphins, dopamine, oxytocin. If the happiness involves connection, your entire system responds to good news at cellular level. You feel lighter, brighter, more alive than you felt in a long time. It's possible you're about to experience exactly that physiological joy response, something happening that makes your whole being celebrate, that reminds you what it feels like to be genuinely happy instead of just okay, that shows you that yes, good things do happen. Yes, prayers do get answered. Yes, persistence does pay off. Some happiness comes from external circumstance improving. Money, opportunity, recognition, achievement, things working out in material ways that create security and possibility. But other happiness comes from relational breakthrough, someone you love choosing you, someone you want wanting you back, connection deepening, love being reciprocated, relationship moving forward. The emotional satisfaction of being valued by someone whose value you recognize. You might be approaching happiness that combines both external success and internal fulfillment, professional achievement and personal connection, material abundance and emotional richness. The universe delivering on multiple levels at once because you're ready to receive on multiple levels. This reflection invites you to consider, in what area would receiving good news create the most happiness? Let me illuminate what get ready for this actually requires of you. Ready means clearing space internally, releasing the protective pessimism you've been using to guard against disappointment, letting yourself actually hope, actually believe, actually expect good things instead of bracing for bad ones. It's possible you've been protecting yourself through low expectations, telling yourself not to get your hopes up, reminding yourself that things usually don't work out, maintaining emotional distance from your desires so it won't hurt as much if they don't manifest. Some people have been disappointed so many times that they've stopped allowing themselves to feel excited about possibility. They hear good news and immediately start looking for the catch. They experience good things and wait for them to be taken away. They can't fully enjoy happiness because they're too busy protecting themselves from future hurt. You might need to consciously choose to lower those protective walls right now, to let yourself be vulnerable to happiness, to allow excitement, to practice feeling joy without immediately catastrophizing about how it could disappear. And ready means practical preparation too. If financial abundance is coming, are you set up to receive it? If opportunity is arriving, are you positioned to say yes? If love is manifesting, are you available for it? Or are you too busy or defended to let it in? This reflection invites you to consider, what practical or emotional preparation do you need to fully receive what's coming? Let me speak to the timing of this happiness arriving. Soon doesn't mean vague future. It means imminent. Days, not months. Weeks, not years. The energy around this is urgent, accelerated. The universe isn't making you wait much longer. The delivery is in final stages. The manifestation is completing its journey from invisible to visible. In the quickening that happens before breakthrough, you might already be feeling it. A sense that something is about to happen, an electricity in the air, a restlessness that won't let you settle, a knowing without knowing what you know, your soul recognizing that the waiting is almost over even if your mind hasn't caught up. It's possible you've been experiencing exactly these pre-manifestation symptoms, synchronicities increasing, signs appearing, dreams becoming vivid, intuition getting louder, random thoughts about specific possibilities that feel more like premonition than imagination, all of it pointing to the same truth. Something good is coming, and it's coming fast. Some people will experience their happiness arriving this week, others within the month. The exact timing depends on variables beyond prediction, but the arrival itself, that's certain. Not if, when, and when is soon. You might want to pay attention to opportunities presenting, to messages arriving, to invitations extending, to doors opening that were closed, because any of these could be the channel through which your happiness manifests. The universe uses available pathways. Your job is to notice them and walk through them. This reflection invites you to consider, what signs would you recognize as evidence that happiness is manifesting? Let me reveal specific forms this happiness might take. It could be reunion, someone you've been missing coming back, someone you love choosing you, someone you thought you lost returning different, better, ready, the relationship you hoped for finally becoming real, the connection you believed in finally being reciprocated. In the territory of love, manifesting is less than #0. 5 is greater than some people are about to hear words they've been desperate to hear. I love you. I choose you. I want to build with you. I'm ready. Words that change everything. Words that confirm you weren't wrong about what you felt. Words that make all the waiting worth it. It's possible you're about to experience exactly that relational happiness. The person showing up, the feelings being mutual, the relationship moving forward. The love you've been hoping for finally landing in your reality in forms you can touch and hold and build with. Or it could be achievement, something you've been working toward finally succeeding. The goal you set finally reached. The dream you've been chasing finally caught. The vision you've been holding finally manifesting in material form. It's possible your creative project is about to take off. Your business is about to break through. Your art is about to be recognized. Your work is about to pay off in ways that exceed your projections. Not because of luck, because of the consistent effort you've been putting in, finally reaching the tipping point where results accelerate. Or it could be healing, a health issue resolving, a relationship mending, a wound closing, peace arriving after a long period of internal war. The struggle ending not because you gave up, but because you finally broke through to the other side. This reflection invites you to consider which form of happiness would feel most meaningful right now. Let me address what you need to know about deserving this. You might be carrying questions about worthiness. Do I really deserve to be this happy? Is it okay to have good things when others are struggling? What if I'm not ready for what I'm receiving? These questions can block happiness even as it's arriving. In the deep truth about deservingness and grace, you don't receive good things only when you're perfect. You receive them when you're ready, when you've done the work, when you've developed the capacity to hold them, when your energy aligns with their frequency. It's possible you're more deserving than you recognize. You've survived things that could have broken you. You've maintained hope through disappointment. You've kept showing up through difficulty. You've done the internal work even when no one was watching. You've become someone who can handle happiness because you've proven you can handle struggle. Some people sabotage their happiness through unworthiness beliefs. They get what they want and immediately start questioning if they should have it. Start waiting for it to be taken away. Start creating problems where there aren't problems because problems feel more familiar than joy. You don't have to do that. You can receive without sabotage. You can be happy without guilt. You can celebrate without minimizing. You can enjoy without waiting for the other shoe to drop. This reflection invites you to consider what beliefs about worthiness might block your full enjoyment of happiness. Let me close by speaking to what comes after happiness arrives. Joy is not destination. It's fuel. It's evidence that you're on right path. It's confirmation that your choices and your work and your faith were aligned. And it's meant to propel you forward into even greater alignment. When happiness lands, when you experience the breakthrough, when you feel the pure joy of manifestation is less than #0, 5 is greater than, let it change you. Let it expand your sense of what's possible. Let it prove to you that you can trust yourself and the universe. Let it become foundation for even bigger dreams. May you receive without resistance. May you celebrate without diminishing. May you know this is just the beginning. The happiness is forming. The joy is approaching. The breakthrough is imminent. Oh my God, you will be so happy. Something is aligning right now that's going to flood you with joy. Get ready for this. Clear space. Open your hands. Prepare to receive. Not someday. Soon. Very soon. And when it lands, when you experience the happiness you've been working toward, don't question it. Don't minimize it. Don't protect yourself from feeling the full magnitude of the joy. Let yourself be happy, completely, undefensively, without reservation. Trust this.